The iPhone 17 series may still be months away. Apple is expected to unveil its next-gen flagships this September, but excitement is already building fast. If you're eager to get a feel for what it might be like to actually hold one of these future devices, there's an unexpected way to do it right now. You can already pre-order phone cases made for them. Thanks to an industry insider, someone who's been spot on before with CAD renders and 3D printed models, we now have early access to these cases. They're already taking orders through direct messages on X. It's unclear whether these cases are self-manufactured or tied to a known brand, but if you're curious or bold enough to dive in early, they're available. The designs revealed through these cases are fascinating and honestly a bit divisive. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are the true scene stealers, featuring an absolutely massive camera island on the back. Yet despite the redesign, they stay true to Apple's iconic triple-lens layout. The iPhone 17 Air's case hints at a slimmer, more minimalist take, but still shows a noticeably larger camera housing, eerily reminiscent of the Pixel 9. Then there's the standard iPhone 17, whose case design feels, well, strange. Personally, I'm not loving it. But this isn't just about flat renders or hollow rumors. High-quality 3D models of these iPhones already exist, and they fit snugly into the new cases, letting you physically feel what the new shape and size might be like in your hand. In fact, there's even a store in China that's letting customers test out these dummy units in person. Yes, it's that real. It's wild to think we're now in an era where people are pre-ordering accessories for phones they haven't even seen yet, devices they might not even end up buying. It reminds me of the One UI 7 craze, when fans were downloading leaked apps just to catch a glimpse of what was coming. The anticipation is intense. These cases have sparked plenty of headlines for another reason too. Some accessory makers appear to have accidentally confirmed parts of the iPhone 17 design by prematurely listing case products on their online stores. And of course, Apple fans are already deep in debate, some praising the redesign as bold and fresh, others unsure if Apple's moving in the right direction. And just when fans think they've got enough to obsess over, here comes another concern. Pricing. Rumors are heating up that the iPhone 17 lineup could be more expensive than previous models. Yet behind the scenes, it's looking like Apple may be quietly trying to distance itself from the root cause, reportedly avoiding any public connection to President Donald Trump's lingering tariff policies. In the end, one thing is clear. The iPhone 17 hype train has already left the station. And whether you're excited, skeptical, or somewhere in between, it's going to be a fascinating ride to launch day. The iPhone 17 Pro is making waves, and for good reason. With a bold, futuristic redesign and an air of next-level elegance, this might just be Apple's most daring visual upgrade yet. The transformation is striking, and it's impossible to look away. Curious? Dive in to experience the magic of this stunning evolution. According to Majin Buu, the iPhone 17 Pro looks absolutely breathtaking. The bold new horizontal camera layout and sleek, minimalist frame ooze confidence and sophistication. Showcases a dramatically wider camera island with perfectly aligned sensors, radiating a premium and almost sci-fi vibe. If this really is what Apple's planning, it could go down as one of the most iconic iPhone designs ever. The reflective white finish, paired with its flawless symmetry, is pure eye candy. This phone is designed to turn heads. Want to see every detail up close? And that's just the beginning. According to Apple Hub, the iPhone 17 Pro isn't just a visual revolution. It's a massive leap in performance and innovation. Launching in September 2025, this masterpiece features a refined aluminum and glass build that feels as good as it looks. The gorgeous 6.3-inch OLED display with 120 Hz ProMotion brings everything to life with silky smooth motion that you have to see to believe. Powering it all is the blazing fast A19 Pro chip, paired with 12 gigs of RAM, a dream combo for speed demons and multitaskers alike. But the real game changer, Apple's brand new Apple Intelligence platform, opening the door to powerful artificial intelligence features that redefine what your phone can do. On the camera front, it's a creator's dream. You'll get a crystal clear 24-megapixel front camera for next-level selfies and FaceTime, plus a triple 48-megapixel rear setup that's built to impress. And with dual video recording, you can shoot from both front and rear cameras at once, perfect for vloggers, storytellers, and anyone who wants to capture both sides of the moment. Other standout upgrades: Wi-Fi 7 for lightning-fast downloads, vapor chamber cooling to keep things smooth during intense gaming, and finally 35-watt fast charging that brings a welcome speed boost to the iPhone experience. Add an improved battery life, and you've got a phone that's designed to keep up with your life, no matter how fast you move. Thinking about upgrading? The iPhone 17 Pro might just be the most complete, intelligent, and visually stunning iPhone Apple has ever created. Ready to take the leap? Like clockwork, Apple has stayed completely silent, offering no official details about the iPhone 17 or even confirming that the device exists. But if you've followed Apple for a while, you know that's not unusual. Ask them about future plans and you'll usually be met with a firm no comment. It's classic Apple, enigmatic, deliberate, and always in control of the narrative. But here's the thing. Apple may not say much, but its history speaks volumes. By looking at past iPhone launches and layering on a few credible rumors, we can start to sketch out a pretty compelling picture of when the iPhone 17 might land. With a bit of logic and a glance at the calendar, it's surprisingly easy to narrow it down to a likely date. If there's one safe bet in the tech world, it's that new iPhones arrive in September. And that's not a hunch. That's nearly a decade of precedent. Apple clearly has a soft spot for September, using it year after year as the stage for its biggest show. I've been covering Apple since before the iPhone even existed. I was there when Steve Jobs unveiled the original iPhone in January 2007. But since those early, unpredictable days, Apple has become almost ritualistic in its fall product launches. Just look at the timeline. With the rare exception of 2020, when the chaos of the COVID-19 pandemic delayed the iPhone 12 launch into October, September has been the consistent sweet spot. Yes, global disruptions like trade tensions or supply chain hiccups could still throw a wrench into things. But right now, there's no major indication that Apple's well-oiled machine will break rhythm. Zoom in further and a clearer pattern emerges. Apple doesn't just like September, it loves early September. Launch events usually happen in the first half of the month, followed by retail availability about 10 days later. That timing gives Apple a head start on the all-important holiday sales quarter, which means everything to the company's bottom line. Of course, there have been exceptions. Remember the iPhone 14 Plus? It didn't ship until October 2022, 2 weeks after its siblings. The iPhone XR in 2018 and the iPhone X in 2017 also saw delayed retail launches. What do all these models have in common? They were new design directions, just like the rumored iPhone 17 Air. That's worth keeping in mind if Apple ends up staggering its releases again this year. Now, are there solid leaks nailing down the exact iPhone 17 release date? Not yet. And that's to be expected. It's still early in the year, and those specifics usually surface closer to launch. But a scan of current rumor roundups points to a general consensus. September 2025 is where everyone's placing their bets. Not because of some secret leak, but because, historically, Apple always sticks the landing. So could we go even further and pinpoint a specific day? Maybe. Apple has a habit of holding events on Tuesdays, and in September 2025, there are 2 such dates in the first half, September 2 and September 9. The second comes right after Labor Day in the US, and it's hard to imagine Apple planning a massive event right after a long weekend. That makes September 9 the most likely candidate for the big reveal. If they go off script and opt for a Wednesday instead, September 10 becomes the next best guess. Following the traditional 10-day timeline that would put the iPhone 17 models in stores on September 19, unless, of course, the rumored iPhone 17 Air follows a staggered schedule. Let's be crystal clear. All of this is based on patterns, not guarantees. Apple could very well break tradition and surprise us all. But based on everything I've seen over the years, September 9 feels like a date worth circling on the calendar. We'll find out soon enough if history repeats itself, and if this educated guess turns out to be spot on. The newest leak offers another peek at the iPhone 17 Pro Max's rear, and it's turning heads. According to reliable leaker Majin Buu, the iPhone 17 Pro is taking a bold leap forward with a completely overhauled camera module, leaving the iPhone 16 Pro's setup in the rearview mirror. Internal comparisons suggest a tighter, more compact arrangement, hinting at cutting-edge sensors or all-new camera tech. And visually, the camera island is getting a polished makeover, sleeker, cleaner, and undeniably more refined. It's clear Apple is chasing both performance gains and aesthetic finish. So here's the million-dollar question. Do you prefer the tried-and-true look of the 16 Pro, or are you ready to embrace the daring and modern redesign of the 17 Pro? Meanwhile, the rumored iPhone 17 Air, the ultra-thin model everyone's buzzing about alongside the 2 Pro variants, is said to feature a horizontal camera island. While some speculated this shift was inspired by the Google Pixel line, sources say that that's not the case.